it's time. You know what that means. That means it's time to drink tea. The universal tea clap. Our thing. Chicken dance. Here we go. We've got some some LBZ from 2019.
Yeah, so this is Hailang Hao. Steam Milk included this when I was doing a blind tasting of some ripe teas.
Cool.
Going pretty light on the leaf.
Yep.
Or is it pretty compressed? I can't tell. So this is some Hailang Hao Laobanzhang. Let's see how it is.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Looks nice. Almost a little bit of a kind of patina. It looks not quite like mushroom on the edges of it, but you can tell it's been stored. Well, actually, I don't know. It's kind of young. Interesting. We'll see. But yeah, no, kind of pretty hard pressed. I'm going to let this hang out for a second so we can actually get into the tea a little bit faster. Tea Drinker 420 is pissed.
Rinse drinker. Eye contact, rinse drinker. Yeah. Eye contact. You just make eye contact with the camera as you dump the rinse.
Right, yeah.
That's my tip to you. That's the ultimate.
Deal with it. Deal with it. Come at me, bro. Hashtag. All right.
Wow.
Steam Milk, you have been a inspiration to me personally, my personal life, as well as to many a Fool of April joke. Thank you. And yeah, looking forward to this. And have you tried this yet?
No.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'll give it a shot.
I don't know what it costs, but Laobanzhang is usually some pricey material, so yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, let's see how we do.
My guess is that this will be on the lighter fermented in. I feel like that is generally how they will do more premium ripe. They won't go balls to the wall fermentation.
Yeah, look at how much it's expanded already.
Wow, yeah. So
yeah.
Pretty pressed. Yeah, it looks like you used pretty normal amount of leaf in the end. Smells like ripe.
Yep, well, plenty.
I would not say the aroma of this is particularly outstanding. Just very normal.
Right. I'm just going to see how it goes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Strong bitter edge to this already. Creamy as well.
Totally. Yeah.
I am not a fan of bitter ripes that are too bitter, so I kind of hope that it doesn't progress too much more.
There's a strong sweetness though to it. I'm getting a very saccharine sweet vibe from this too. Interesting. A lot going on already.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost chalky. Ooh. It's gonna be bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash deep this one.
Yeah, good call.
Right. Really dark. I wonder if, jeez.
Wow, that really expanded.
Yeah, like
holy shit.
maybe a half full, and I don't think it's even completely expanded yet.
Yeah, wow.
So, could be somewhat related, but not entirely. You can see actually two fairly distinct colors in terms of the oxidation here going on. Could be a blend, probably most likely a blend.
Right.
Interesting aroma. Get in there. Menthol-y, kind of Chinese medicine shop a little bit now.
Can you get the Chinese medicine shop? Yeah, a little bit of that, like camphor, menthol.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheerio. Ha. I got there first.
Cheerio!
I
just looked over
God damn it.
You could tell he knew it was coming.
Oh, man.
Hi, cheerio! Ooh, this is definitely different. I don't know if I love it so far. It's strong.
It's strong. It's both very sweet and very bitter in a way that is uncommon for a ripe for me.
Yeah.
Are you getting the sweetness?
I do, but it's largely overpowered by the bitterness, which is definitely the more unexpected part of this. Definitely not a beginner's level ripe.
Yeah. Still getting a lot of the classic ripe flavors, a little bit of vanilla. It's definitely creamy. Let me go ahead and just immediate.
Yeah, the aroma of it's very normal. Like you wouldn't tell that it's a bitter ripe from the aroma of it.
Yeah. I'm like chewing my mouth right now Just sitting here enjoying it. Very
Thick?
yeah, thick, almost chalky. Sometimes you get kind of a velvety texture. This to me has not as much velvety. Oh yeah, wow, my jaw is almost like tightening up. Very strong.
Yeah.
Very strong. And someone's beeping at us. It's our assistant. Stewie.
Yeah, Stewie.
Stewie, come back.
They said they're quitting.
Oh, poor Stewie. But yeah, no, very interesting so far.
Do you like it?
I like it.
Okay, interesting.
Kind of rare. Part of it too. This is going to sound very elitist, but
Oh, I look forward to it. Go ahead, Mike. Cherry out.
Well, yes. So, I mean, we drink a lot of teas. We've had many, many different teas on the show. And it's just part of what makes a tea good now is almost just novelty a little bit. I actually enjoy how it tastes personally as well. But
Yeah, I mean, novelty in the right way. It's like, you could be, like, even a Lipton tea bag in this thing would be kind of a novel experience, but in, like, the
Fair
exact shitty way.
yeah.
Yeah. But interesting. I feel like the last time we had a really bitter ripe on, we both didn't care for it that much. I feel like I'm still a little bit more in that camp.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really like this profile, but it is interesting, and it does have, to its credit, a little bit more corresponding sweetness to it that does help to counterbalance
Right.
it.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the depth of both the sweetness and the bitterness personally. This is one of those teas that I think you actually have to pay attention to when you're brewing. You almost could have used a bigger guy one.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
One more.
Yeah. You can keep going. I don't hate it. It's just I'm a little on the fence if I'm even pro of this tea. It
Right.
certainly would not replace my more normal red.
No, this to me seems like a bit of a unique specialty
Yeah.
tea.
I think you serve this to ripe drinkers specifically.
Right.
Like this is definitely kind of like on the esoteric. This is like the 1% of ripe. It's a weird.
Totally.
Weird one.
Yeah, outlier. Would you think this would pass the malt test?
No.
Yeah. I agree.
Ultralight?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
You need to flash deep this for it to taste good.
Yeah. Spring break?
Yeah, bring this on spring break. Bring this to the Florida beach vibe.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Yeah, I was thinking more of Cancun vibe.
Okay. Yeah. Very different. Honestly, I wouldn't really know about either. Truth be told, but yeah, I'm a tea nerd, not a spring break person.
Missing out.
Smell that. Almost a charcoal thing going on. Yeah. Really strong.
Yeah. The aroma is quite nice, I will say. It's rich, and it smells definitely smack dab in the middle, right?
Right.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, a bit like there's kind of those dark cherry, plummy vibes going on in the smell of it. Not getting that so much in the cup.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I feel like the dark plum cherry would probably be in this if it didn't have the bitter. I feel like certain notes are overpowering other notes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I do feel like the bitterness has died just a little bit, so
Yeah.
I'm actually liking this steep the most of all of them.
I'm getting a lot of this upfront sweetness that I really enjoy. It's kind of uncommon in this category of or this profile. I feel like ripes might have a sweetness that isn't quite as sugary and saccharine. This is just sort of like sugar water's been added to the
Interesting
flavors to me. Just maybe I just find that interesting because it's novel, but
right.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, do another. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
It's an interesting tea, and I feel like for me it's getting a little better. This also seems like a ripe that's going to have a fair bit of legs on it.
For sure. Yeah, and I agree. It's gotten a little less bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, for me, frankly, the one thing that's really preventing me from liking the tea. It clearly has a fair bit of complexity. So would you say this tea is pretty different from your standard ripe?
Yeah, but it's weird because it's not like the category, or not like the flavor profile itself is radically different.
Right.
Which is more like, wow, this is a lot more intense.
Yeah.
But again, we're using very much the same ratios of tea in general here. Yeah, it's really interesting. And I enjoy this. Would this be a daily drinker for me? Absolutely not. This is a tea nerd experience for sure.
Yeah.
And
I
want
mean,
something a bit easier to drink during the day.
And most ripe is pretty good for the everydays, which means
hard to find a ripe that's not easy to just.
Well, we found one. Yeah.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Sea Milk.
Now I'm really liking it. Like the bitterness edge is just completely, well, it's not completely gone, but it's like the amount in it is almost the perfect amount for me right now.
Yeah. Now it has almost that, it's like that chalkiness is almost becoming kind of an oat starch sweetness. Saccharine, not getting as much fruit. It's not even very like fall leaf flavors as much. Very woody still, but very interesting.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. So this material is supposedly Laobanzhang, which is usually very strong. Probably if we were having a 2019 raw Laobanzhang, we'd probably find it to be a little bit challenging to just put our bodies through that.
Right.
How's this? Is it pretty easy to take in?
Yeah. I think the first couple of steepings were probably the most intense by a long shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still really strong.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Very, for me, like, energizing and attention demanding. Yeah, just not a subtle tea, a tea that is certainly going to draw you in. I'm enjoying how dynamic it is. I think this is also, as James said, a tea that probably will go for quite a bit of time. Probably change a fair amount over time. So, gosh, can people find something like this?
I think so.
Probably.
Most likely he just got this from Yunnan sourcing. I didn't check the website beforehand to make sure it's available.
Yeah.
But 2019 Hailang Hao Laobanzhang.
I would say try this out, frankly. I think if you're a ripe drinker and that's kind of your go-to daily beverage, this would be a really different but familiar experience.
Yeah. If you're a ripe drinker going through a midlife crisis or depression and need to seek out, go to BetterHelp. But if not, not a sponsor.
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. Yes. A can of beets.
Cans of beets.
But as a maybe 71st option, try out this tea to spice up your ripe life.
Oh my god, we are not doctors. This is not medical advice. All the relevant warnings. Thanks to CML for sending this over. I like this. Again, this isn't something I would drink regularly, and probably not something that I would give to anyone who's not like truly a tea nerd. But I do enjoy this.
Right.
Definitely different. So.
Yeah, and don't give up on it too soon. I mean, I kind of came around to it towards the end too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Good the video, cool. tdb.org is the website that James does everything for. He's got a wrist brace, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
I just show up and drink the tea. I don't even really know what I'm
He's
doing.
just fulfilling his contract with Warner Brothers.
Right, yeah. I'm just a man prop. But
prop.
we will see you guys for next episode with another man prop. Until then,
cheerio.
Deuces. Cheerio.
Deuces.
Cheerio. Oh my god.